So white box testing is a specific approach to security testing in which an engineer has full visibility on the different functionalities and components in need of testing. This is typically achieved by getting access to the source code, in which the engineer then can go through the different classes and methods, and most importantly, review and validate the business logic for every single feature. So essentially, the ultimate goal of creating this level of visibility is to be able to cover everything that is part of the scope as in depth as possible, but also to focus on what actually matters, right? Which is testing the different functionalities rather than spending time on what we call reconnaissance, where you'd be figuring out how do things work under the hood of the application, what are the different functionalities that are being exposed. So, moral of the story, through white box testing, you're saving a significant amount of time by focusing directly on testing, and you're able to cover ground in a very in-depth manner. So all of that really translates into faster testing with the highest quality assurance possible. And yet, black or gray box testing is still being pushed by the vast majority of security vendors out there. And there are a variety of different reasons for that. I mean, if you're looking at it from a business perspective, well, then it's just easier to sell. I mean, there's very little to no requirements needed in order to initiate a penetration testing engagement. And then from a talent acquisition point of view, for instance, well, it's also easier to scale because you simply don't need those high caliber security profiles that are incredibly comfortable with source code. And none of that really makes sense to us. I mean, if you're looking at pen testing as a concept, to us, it's all about maximizing output for a limited time frame, and black box testing really doesn't fit into that model. So to all the CIOs, the CTOs, the chief information security officers, if you're really looking to optimize your security budgets and truly get value for the money that you're putting on the table, well, then white box testing is the right call to make.